I did it! I've defeated Sailor Moon! I can rule everything! The world, even time itself, everything! But a wild Chibiusa appeared to save the day! How often does that happen? Hello, hello, hello. This is Ketsuban Koi coming to you live from my basement. I am back to the Sailor Moon RPG, because I want to get the other ending. I didn't know there were two endings until I was playing this and got a different ending that I had with the stream that I lost. So it turns out that the ending that I got was most likely the harder ending, because it all depends on which team you win the fight with. So I'm trying to explain and make decisions at the same time. Oh right, I decided I want Mercury for the attack debuff. Okay. So when I played this before, which is the playthrough that's on YouTube, if you haven't seen it, it is all there on my channel. I went with Inner Senshi and Outer Senshi just for traditionalist sake, you know, canon appropriateness. And if your first team loses, you go again with the other team. And I actually managed to finish the fight with my first team. If you do that, you get what I guess is what's considered the good ending, as opposed to the normal ending, which you get if you have to use both teams. So I just wanted to give that a try. So at this point, so I've loaded all of my better fighters into the second team, because I'm basically gonna I mean, I'll do some damage, but I'm basically gonna throw the fight with my first team here because I just want to get to the second team to get the other ending. So back to this. This is where the Tower of Time should be. I mean, we literally saw it sink into the ground, so it makes sense it's not there. Nothing but darkness. I mean, that's what happens. All right, this sprite is still badass, and I still really love it. I've been editing the and you're all ugly and freaky and weird because you merged with a dark-hearted, revenge-bent person. I want to kill you myself just to be satisfied. You can see my badass sprite of awesome. So I wish if I destroy the palace, finding the silver crystal will be a hassle, because I'll have to pick through the rubble to find your dead body. So I want to get that stone from you like every other villain in the history of this series. Yep. Doing the stuff that I skinny gote oshokyo. Alright, except you won't, your daughter will. So I've been editing the let's see. I gotta stop trying to talk and make decisions at the same time. Alright. I don't particularly care how long they make it, so I'm just gonna... At one point or another, she'll throw her strong attack. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to change my formation, so that also doesn't help. Because now I've got Neptune in the front, and she's completely useless. And is usually my healer in these situations, so... Yeah, there's nothing you can do about the second team. It's gonna be in whatever order that the game puts them in. Wow! I don't think I've ever seen that much damage done in one hit. That was nuts. Alright, well, yeah, we're not gonna get much done with these characters, especially with Neptune being in front and Mars being in the back, so that sucks. I was hoping that I could do some damage at least before going to the other team, but I've forgotten what I was saying. Anyway, so we'll just go until till these folks get knocked out, and then we'll really take it seriously with the other team. I suppose I could at least crisis mode Sailor Moon here. I've been doing my editing of the series for YouTube, so I have recently refreshed my memory on how this game works. So we'll see if I can do a better job of it this time than I've been doing. And how many items do I want to use? I don't know how many items I want to use on this fight either. Let's see. So now she's gonna be back to active, and you need 6 pips to do that. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just going to defend, and we'll see if Pluto can stay alive. Yeah, we've got almost 60 energy items, so we can use some. I want to at least make a dent on her before we change characters. It bums me out that I got Neptune in the front and didn't bother to change my you need to defend because she is active right now. Precisely for that kind of reason. And that's that for Mars. Might as well use her crisis power while I can. Ooh, so fancy. Didn't really do much good. So we'll go all out with the other team, but let's see. I've got. It's not like you're doing anything anyway. I got plenty of that too, so we'll go ahead and bring them back. Just for the heck of it, because yeah, it would be nice if I don't have to do the entire fight. But what am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Jesus, I picked Venus with Neptune, I think. Okay, this is our first free turns. We get 2 of these. Yeah, only 100. Only 100. I'm saving the health. Ah, shoot. I did the wrong thing. I'm saving the attack buffs and stuff for the other fight. Let's see. Boy, they really don't do any damage at all without more than this. Okay, so we're gonna go. Shoot, which was Neptune or Pluto slower? I think it was Pluto that was. Yep, we'll see. So I've been editing my playthrough and cringing occasionally on the stupid mistakes I was making in terms of the mechanics of the game. I'll have to forgive myself a bit for that because it's harder to concentrate when you're streaming at the same time and babbling on about random everything. But oh, okay. Well, she at least does. Oh, she's in the middle, I suppose. She does decent damage. So now that was 2 turns, so she's going to be active again and is probably going to immediately kill Venus again. But there's nothing I can do about it. So we'll just have to roll with it. Yep. 3,000 hit points. That's nuts. I think I've noticed that with earlier in the playthrough that Venus's defense is crap for some reason. But whatever. Okay, so we might as well bring her back again because Pluto's going to freeze our friend Apsu here. So Venus will have time to do another attack. At some point here, and there's that again. At some point here, she's gonna do her big attack, which if we're not really prepared for it, it'll wipe us out all in one go. And honestly, when I played this, so when if you've been watching my playthrough on YouTube, you know that initially when I tried to finish this for the channel, I was having trouble with my streams at the time, and okay, I'm gonna lose track of what I'm doing. This is the first frozen turn. I was having trouble with my streams at the time, and so it glitched out on me so bad that it didn't even get to the end of the game. So I had to do it again for the recording, and that's when I got the the Team 1 ending. Otherwise, up to that point, like, I just assumed that when her major attack knocks out your party, or what happened to me the first time I tried, that was supposed to happen, so that you had to use both teams, which would have been kind of neat in a way, you know, if so that was attack 1. Would have been kind of neat if that was a way of, you know, if you get to a certain point, like I assumed that you did a certain number of hit points of damage, and then scripted event, your team would get knocked out and you'd switch to the other teams, that everybody would be involved in the fight. I didn't find out that was not the case until, alright, this is the second attack, okay. I didn't find out that wasn't the case until I played it again for the channel, and surprise, surprise, I finished it with the first team and got a totally different ending. But boy, did it take 1,000 years, because I had the inner senshi and the outer senshi were separated, so I didn't have all of my heavy hitters in one team. So I'm hoping that it's not gonna take me a freaking hour to do this fight. If I just kind of let this team go and then switch to my strong team. But of course, while I screwed up here and I didn't... Okay, so you better defend because she's gonna be active again now. Until you do this. So while I didn't, I forgot to fix my formation here in this situation, the second team you have no control over. I tried fiddling around with it and seeing if I could trick it into being in the order I wanted. You can't. So whatever order the other team pops up in, you're stuck with it. So we'll see. I mean, my luck, Saturner ended up in the back, and I'll be stuck, you know, chipping away with, yeah, I'm gonna bet that Saturn will be in the back and Mercury will be in the front, just to spite me. I did put Mercury in my stronger team because now I know how to use her attack debuff properly, and it does have a big impact on this whole situation. Okay, there, this is the first one, so... Alright, somebody's gotta do... this. Yeah, we'll do our best with this. I'm not gonna sink too many items into keeping them going, but I won't just throw the fight either. Just so we can make a dent on her before we switch to the other team. Look at those strong powers that they have! That's ridiculous. Even powered up, Sailor Moon's power kind of sucks. I guess at least there's Mars and Venus. Well, Mars isn't great either in that situation. Venus is the only one doing any kind of damage, and she also seems to be very easily killed, so that sucks. Alright, was that... I think that was just the first one. I think. So at least Venus is doing some damage, but yeah, when I get to the other team, I'll use the attack buffs and stuff like that. And defense and all that good stuff. I'm gonna assume that this is the second, because I'm talking and I'm not counting turns. Okay. When you use time stop, it's supposed to be effective for 3 turns, but usually the enemy gets to go first. So realistically, you only get 2 turns with the enemy incapacitated, but it never misses. That's the plus side of that. Even if it says miss, it just means it's not doing any physical damage. Or you gotta wait, because I don't want you knocked out, and you are just weak sauce, so I need you to do this again. There it is. It's so freaky, too. It's like, it does this thing where they all go inverted and... Okay. So I wonder if she starts doing that attack when you've done a certain amount of damage or something. So at this point, I'll probably let them go. We'll just... I won't heal anymore. We'll just go all out with what we got. And then turn it over to the other team. Now that she's doing the big attack. Yeah, the first time I tried to record this, like, when she broke out that, the Fandu Shekel or whatever the heck it is, it wiped out my whole team, and that was with me doing my best. So I assumed that that was a intended event, but apparently not. So it took a lot to keep me on my feet with the Inner Senshi team, which you probably saw if you watched my playthrough. But I did manage to do it. Alright. Well, it's time for fisticuffs! We're gonna get you with our gloved fists! On Neptune's mirror for whatever reason. So yeah, depending on Neptune's defense, she might make it more than one round, but let's go deep submerge for fun. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay. This attack is looking different than it before. Like, the last time it was giving me, like, these red outlines. Oh, because I had... Yeah. So that's what happened to me before. Which I thought was supposed to happen, but... Yay. At this rate, the world... Mina... I did it! I've defeated Sailor Moon! I can rule everything! The world, even time itself, everything! But a wild Chibiusa appeared to save the day! How often does that happen? Stop right there! There's more Senshi! You're a little early to be celebrating, isn't it? Chibiusa. What do you want, runt? Place of Sailor Moon, I'll defeat you! Crazy. Even Sailor Moon couldn't defeat me! What can you possibly do? My strength, I'll defend Mama, Papa, and everyone else! Bad guys like you, I'll punish you! The name of the future moon! Alright. Oh, Mercury's also in the back, but yep, Saturn ended up in the back, so that sucks. But so it goes. Alright, so she's gonna hit us right out. Mercury's in the back, so she'd probably be okay to start laying down some fog for us. So appropriately, as this happens in the anime, her Shabon spray attack, essentially, you know, it's the fog, and then it makes them it makes it harder for them to attack you. It is an attack debuff. And it is very effective once I finally figured out how to use it. Alright, so Saturn is also in the back, so she'll probably be okay. So I can use her to give us the fragrance for the attack up. Doo-doo. Nice to have some cool music. Did we get a free... Oh, interesting! Okay, so she went for that right off. Okay, and there's the red outlines because we have the fragrance. So do we make it? We do! Sweet! So us being in the back is really good protection. But yeah, so... Oh, right, they were defending. I was gonna say, Mercury and Saturn got to go first. But everybody else was defending. Okay, so now... So we do not have the time stop ability. I decided to go without it. Chibiusa's unfortunately in the front. She's gonna be the primary healer. Yeah, I'm stuck with her. There's nothing I can do about that. Curiosity, does she have anything with... Oh, they've got a revive power. Just for only 2. Okay, I don't want her using any combined attacks with Jupiter Uranus because I want their attack strength. So I'm just kind of stuck with Chibiusa. Mercury I picked for the attack debuff. I don't know if it stacks. I'm going to do it a few more times just in case. The others... How are we going to do against that attack, though, if we're not defending? We'll have to find out. Alright, we're just going to go for it and see what happens. And then Saturn, our angel of death here. How well do you do from the back? Still really well from the back! Okay. So that'll help. Whoa, damn! Max attacks! Jeez! I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Holy hell! Well, this isn't going to take nearly as long. Of course, oh! That was with nobody defending? All that took was a couple of debuff hits for Mercury. And even with nobody in a defensive stance, single-digit hits on her strongest attack. So yeah, so this is going to be nothing. I might as well use, the good old pink sugar heart attack. Yeah, I don't think that the Shabon spray, stacks, really. I mean, I don't need to stack anymore, given the way that it is. I know this isn't going to do any damage whatsoever, but... Wow, I can't believe that, Jupiter and Uranus are doing max hit points. 3,000 points from Pink Sugar Heart Attack! Hooray for the fragrance. We can at least see some cool attacks in the meantime. Oh, I wonder if... Because that was a lot from Mercury. This being an easier RPG with training wheels, I wonder if she's easier on the second team. Especially being Chibiusa's team and all. Which would make sense that it took a very, very, very long time, even with Jupiter and Mercury in the party, to finish the fight with just the first team by themselves. And so that's definitely, I mean, I've seen that considered the hard ending to get. So being that this game I don't think is intended to be particularly hard, it wouldn't surprise me too much if they weakened her significantly for the second fight. Cause yeah, Jupiter is not doing that kind of damage with the other team. Yeah. It took me 50 minutes, 5-0, to beat the boss with the first team in my main playthrough. And this was nothing at all. How long have I've been streaming for? I've been streaming for less than half an hour. And I already did it. I didn't think it was going to be that short. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's easier the second time. And I put all the buffs on and whatnot. Didn't expect it to be that easy. Well, well, well. So this would be the standard ending that most people would get, because it is very hard to beat it with just your first team. I did it! I saved Mama and Papa! Ah, even with your looks, you're a sailor soldier. You did well, my young Padawan, but I will not fall here! Take this! Oh. I thought he was dead. Oh wait, right, she brought him back. Chibiusa healed him and he was just passed out. Anshar! I'll defend you with my life. One-chan, you're inside Apsu, right? Isn't the sis I remember? Your sister chose to become one with me. Don't lie! It's true, Anshar. I don't remember how much of this was in the other ending, so I'm just gonna go through it anyways, because I don't remember. I just know that the cutscenes and stuff are different afterwards. One-chan! I'm going to destroy everything that threatens you! You're threatening me at this point. This world, protected by the silver crystal and the princess. One-chan, mother and father died, you protected me. I liked you better that way. The kind sister that I had. The one I liked. The one I liked? Huh. You're such a pest. I'll grant your wish and kill you with the princess. What? Nanyo, can't move. Can't be. Sin's mind is controlling me. Ah! Now, Chibiusa, use the silver crystal. This is Chibiusa Saves the World, the game. Okay. Moon Prism of Power. You actually see it. My strength is going. My body's disappearing. Gwah! Hi. You forgive me? Anshar! What's wrong, Anshar? Lady, this means goodbye. Now that Apsu's gone, the fate she changed will return to normal. So Anshar will too. Anshar, you're going to die? Lady, I'm not going to die. I'm just going to follow a fate without Apsu. So I'm not dying. Anshar! Anshar! Look, Anshar's disappearing! Help him! And he's just kind of going back to the future, I guess. Back to the future! Anshar. Womp womp. Ooh. I can't see Anshar anymore? It's not entirely true. Really? Imo. Anshar and Sin would have led different lives. Even if you do meet Anshar, he wouldn't know you. He wouldn't? Oh no, I don't want that! Ah! Chibiusa. Not like Anshar's dead, you can start over again. No, that won't work. Why not? Chibiusa and Anshar meet again, the gates of fate could open. Then the Opposito Senshi will... No way! That's kind of a dumb theory, isn't it? Apsu could return as well? No, this is too cruel. They won't. As we move away from our current timeline, the effects may weaken and not reach the gates. Perhaps, but that'd be many years into the future, during which Anshar and Small Lady cannot be together at all. Oh, Anshar! Kind of like that one episode of Rick and Morty. Chibiusa. Yeah, this one I know is considered the, even though I'll shut up for now. Itai. You alright? Deja vu. Dots. Anshar. Who are you? How do you know my name? Huh? Oh. No, it's nothing. Come in. Oh, this is... Oh, thanks for finding that for me. That pendant? This? I don't know where I got it, but I've had it for a while. When I have this, I feel so happy. It's my special treasure. So, now Chibiusa, just take it back from you. Anshar, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, little girl, you okay? Yeah. Haven't we... No, it's just my imagination. Let's go, Anshar. Okay, sis. Where are we going today? Today we're leaving behind a little princess with a broken heart. Anshar. Here comes Setsuna to rub it in. Small Lady. Ooh, is this right? He's been through a life without battles. If he meets us again, he may be taken into fated battle. Okay. Small Lady. Let's go, Pooh. Anshar, I'll never forget you. Hi, Shiru! Yeah, so even though you win, this is considered the bad ending, just because it's sad. And I believe that is all there is to it. Classic theme song again. Yep. So there we are. That is the normal ending, I think, because it's the ending that most people would get, because the one team ending, the one team fight is very difficult and long, and it's fairly good odds that that you're gonna fail at some point. Because yeah, even with doing my best in my regular playthrough, as you saw, it took me an hour to actually finish it. And despite throwing everything that I had in there, although I don't remember off the top of my head right now if I played it well or not, because I haven't gotten to I haven't finished up that episode for YouTube yet. So I'm coming to you from the future. Ooh. Yeah. At this stage, I have just the final fight to edit to put up on my YouTube channel. But I thought since I had some time, and I did want to add this to the series, that I would just get it recorded while I was in the mood for it. And also editing the episodes put me back in the mood to play it again, especially to do better with it than I did the first time. It's like, remember to use the items. Remember that these debuffs and these buffs work. It doesn't have to be as hard as I was making it out to be, even though it's not that hard to begin with, so. Additional babbling, woo! Sometime or another, as I've said several times, I am going to play this again with the newer translation. I did grab it while I had the opportunity, just in case, but that'll be down the line sometime, so I've got some other RPGs and stuff that I want to play first. But thank you so much to everybody that's watched this series. I know that some people found it over the course of the series and continued on the journey with me through the rest of the game, which I've seen now that I'm coming back to this after a couple months and putting the series up. So thank you so much for I'm just gonna spit all over my microphone. Thank you so much for hanging out and enjoying my content and coming along with me on this long RPG type journey. And hopefully you had a good time, and we will see you in some of my other playthroughs. So thanks again. Be sure to like the video, maybe leave me a comment if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for other mostly retro playthroughs like this. So thanks a lot, and yeah. See you again, as the text says, and until then, take care.